Are you finding that it's taking you longer than usual to empty your bladder lately? Maybe you're experiencing a low pressure urine stream, or you might be finding that you're not urinating as much volume as you typically would. Whichever the case, you're spending more and more time in the bathroom, leading to incomplete bladder emptying, which can be both frustrating and alarming at the same time. Well, sit back, relax, because in this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know on why it's taking you longer than usual to empty your bladder. I'll help you figure out if you have a bladder obstruction, and I'm going to share my best tip to help you empty your bladder quickly at the very end of this video. Trust me, this is a tip you're not going to want to miss, and it is going to blow your mind. So make sure you stick around to the end, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Let's jump into it. It's alarming when you can't physically empty your bladder as completely or as quickly as you once used to. And your mind immediately starts racing, and it likely starts thinking of the worst case scenario. Now, I'm here to tell you that there can be a few things going wrong causing your longer than usual bathroom breaks. Because for most men over the age of 40, it's likely that you're experiencing an enlarged prostate, also known as BPH. Now, if you don't know what this is, your prostate gland wraps around your urethra, you know, the P-tube. So when this prostate enlarges, it squeezes that urethra, obstructing the flow of urine, and in turn making it a little bit more difficult for a timely emptying of your bladder. Now, if you've been to your doctor and they're saying it's not an enlarged prostate, well, the cause of your weak urine stream and lengthy trips to the bathroom might be the result of you clenching your pelvic floor muscles. You know, the muscles deep within your pelvis that support your bladder and your penile tissue. Now, if you thought that only women have a pelvic floor, you are incorrect, because men have pelvic floor muscles too, and they play such an important role in good urinary function and even erection function. But we'll save that for another video. Let's focus on their role in helping you to empty the bladder completely. Because if you're experiencing a slow and low pressured stream, you're likely clenching your stomach and your pelvic floor muscles, trying to increase the pressure of your urine stream so that you can empty your bladder as quickly as possible. Well, all you're really doing is obstructing your urethra, much like an enlarged prostate, stopping the flow from leaving your bladder. Okay, here's what you need to do to fix this issue if you have an enlarged prostate or if you're clenching your pelvic floor muscles. Take note of these 4 tips and try them out next time you're stuck standing in front of a urinal. Okay, starting with tip number 1, this is when you're standing in front of the urinal and you're starting to get frustrated that you're not urinating as quickly as you'd like. I want you to close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths and try to focus and breathe into your pelvis. You should feel your pelvic floor muscles relax. Now, on your final deep breath, I want you to try to urinate on the exhale. Feel that stomach completely relax as you empty the air from your lungs, and then try to pee again. However, this time, don't squeeze your buttocks or your stomach muscles, because chances are you're holding your breath and trying your hardest to force the urine out of your bladder. And believe me, this is only making your issue worse. Try the breathing tip out next time you're in front of a urinal. Okay, moving on to tip number 2 is when you're standing in front of a urinal. Once you've finished urinating, before you zip up your pants, I want you to take a big breath in and out, and then I want you to do a few Kegel squeezes on the spot, as this will help you to clear the line of any excess urine. Now, to do a Kegel squeeze, I want you to imagine that you are trying to stop the flow of urine. That feeling you get, this is what a Kegel squeeze is. Now, perform 3 of these squeezes and then try to urinate any leftover urine out of the urethra. This will help make sure that you've fully emptied your bladder and that you're not leaving any excess dribble in the line. Not quite getting the hang of a Kegel squeeze? Well, don't worry, I've made a completely separate video on how to do these Kegels properly, and I've included it in the video description below for you to check out after this video. Okay, my third and final tip. This is the tip I wanted you to hang around for, because to be completely honest with you, I'm not entirely sure why it works. I just know that it works really well to help you empty your bladder faster. Okay, here it is. Next time you're standing in front of a urinal and struggling to empty your bladder fully, try bending your knees. Trust me, it works, and you just need to give it a try. I think the reason why this works is because typically, as guys, when we pee, we stand upright with our knees locked fully straight, making it really easy to squeeze our buttocks and our stomach when trying to force the urine out. And as we just learned above, this actually makes the situation worse. But when you bend your knees slightly, it's actually harder to contract these same muscles, which allows your urethra to be completely unobstructed, allowing you to empty your bladder completely. I know, mind-blowing, right? It's almost too good to be true, but make sure you try this tip out for yourself, and please let me know in the comment section below if it worked for you or not. And if you want to learn how to do Kegels properly to get a stronger urine flow, please check out the video I made right here. And remember, regardless of your situation, keep going, and I'll see you in the next video.